So let's start let's start some information about Info-bionics Engineering program. You might have heard about very exciting news, especially exciting for us in terms of either EEG processing chips, so brainwave processing, or Cybertron race that's like rehabilitation-based engineering challenges held every 4 years, and any chip and human interaction that that involves both the biological and the engineering side. For example, in Cybertron, there are 6 different disciplines like race types, especially focusing on different areas of rehabilitation: leg rehabilitation, arm, prosthetic rehabilitation, exoskeleton, or for example, functional electrical stimulation, actually a bike race, but for lower limb, for people with lower limb functional problems, and everyday challenges on arm or leg prosthetic users. Both the exoskeleton and smart wheelchair challenges are really exciting from both the rehabilitation point of view, that will lift up the possibilities of future users or prospective users, and both from the engineering point of view, where you see the challenges that there are not already made solutions for these challenges. They had a Cybertron challenge or Cybertron race in 2016. Also in 2020, it was moved to 21 and into a global format where the race was taking place online, basically. And now we are preparing for the 2024 race in more than 3 disciplines. There has been numerous publications on both brain-computer interfaces, either embedded or really head-scalp electrodes, and also the interface connected to, for example, in this French example, the interface was connected to an actual exoskeleton, that the brain waves were driving the exoskeleton and moving the exoskeleton. Also, in rehabilitation engineering, very recent results on spinal cord stimulation in terms of revitalizing lost limbs and non-functional limbs through epidural electrical stimulation. Really promising, really difficult engineering challenges there. Also, you must have heard about Neuralink and their devices. Just recently announced some human tests as well, where these flexible electrodes are implanted into the brain tissue of rodents, now even primates, and the interaction is read out and then driving a computer or any system that can read out these devices. So what's Info-bionics about? Basically, if you're interested in interfaces or artificial prosthesis and the robotics part, the Cybertron race that I just mentioned, if you check it out online, or medical imaging devices, different medical imaging devices and their multimodal possibilities, and combining those neural networks, either modeling or actual measurements, and developing new measurement tools on neural networks, complex biological models and understanding and modeling of them, cellular processes, protein-protein interactions, and different state-of-the-art research tools. I think this is the faculty, and this is the program that your focus should really be put on. If you have background in the following areas: robotics, bionic engineering, mechatronics, medical sciences, all of them are welcome and can be fitted to the master program that we are offering. We have strong foundations in natural science and mathematics, neuroscience and electrophysiology, electronics and computer science, of course, selected areas. So if you're missing 1 or 2 areas, we can recommend courses to fit your needs and have the best background for the master program. We have 3 specializations, so 3 main focus areas that the subjects are focused around. One is bionic interfaces. I think this is self-explanatory in neural electrodes, optogenetics, multiphoton microscopy, and different prostheses. Both the robotics and electronics parts and both the measurement parts are involved. Bionanosensors and imaging devices, that's our second specialization in this list, where both the nanosensors as biosensors, for example, lab on a chip, and also the imaging devices can be studied and further development can be implemented. And systems biology is a rather new specialization since 3 years, where we combine mathematical modeling of these complex systems, for example, neural network modeling, epidemiological modeling, which has been very successful from our group, protein interaction, protein small molecular interaction, and different biological databases. But that side might be a little bit more on the bioinformatics. This one is more on the systems biology side. So in Info-bionics Engineering, the bionic interfaces specialization, you will learn about biomedical signal processing, optics, neural microsystems, sensory robotics and robotic tools, control theory, and movement control. In sensors and imaging, also signal processing is elementary. Imaging devices, different imaging devices from ultrasound to multiphoton microscopy. Both neural microsystems are important, developing new neural microsystems, nanotechnology and metamaterials as new sensor applications. In the systems biology specialization, mostly the mathematical modeling tool set is introduced with advanced programming methods for parallel computing architectures. We have quite many, altogether 22 research groups at our faculty or in close collaboration with our faculty. And we would like to offer research areas at these research groups from the bionic side. And if you are interested in this, and if you are able to apply and after a successful application and successful diploma work, we see our past students after graduation, both in research institutes, either in Hungary or foreign research institutes in Europe or otherwise, university research laboratories, in the bionic industry. Of course, bionic here from the industry side means biotech and medtech companies. Here's a few of them listed from the Hungarian side, but all of them have similar international components as well. And biotech and medtech startups are also very exciting for us. We have at least 4 or 5 startups from our own university, from our own colleagues that had a successful diploma work or PhD work, and then moved on to the startup world. So if you're interested, please go ahead and apply for our program. Thank you very much.